Good afternoon. My name is Alejandro Suárez. I come from Genios Studios. We are a Venezuelan company that provides full-stack technology solutions with AI and data science. We are here to talk about a little about what we do, and for that we selected one of our latest projects, which we are doing a study with a partnership with the oil industry. With this project, we aim to fundamentally shift how we do hydrocarbon explorations in our country, de-risking it with the power of AI. First, let's please hear from Mr. Ricardo Javier Gomez Rincon, who is the author of this AI-based approach in our country.
Hi, I'm Ricardo Gomez. What if we could turn terabytes of seismic into decision to save millions before drilling the first hydrocarbon well? That is exactly what we did. Today, I'm presenting a body of work whose core uses artificial intelligence to reduce exploratory uncertainty in the Gulf of Venezuela and prioritize where investment truly makes sense. The global oil industry needs to accelerate efficient discoveries in a context where exploration remains complex, costly, and high risk. We success rates around 3 out of 10 wells worldwide. That is why extracting more value from seismic and well data is not optional, it is strategic. In this case, we present a predictive model that combines 3D seismic attributes with supervised and unsupervised models trained on fields in the Gulf of Venezuela, achieving accuracy about 99% with no signs of overfitting in internal training and validation.
So, we will talk about our problem, how finding new reserves is a highly costly affair. How we will see how our solution leads to a predicted AI framework that is transferable and scalable. We will also see how the engine that drives this innovation is all on Alibaba Cloud. And we will go through the business impact that this project will have in this industry. Hydrocarbon exploration has always been a game of chance, with a lot of amazing scientific knowledge behind it, but very low success rates. And this is a high-stakes gamble, because a single dry hole, a non-productive well, can cost up to $100 million and beyond. Another problem is time. As Mr. Ricardo said, we need to accelerate. Even with a semi-automated workflow, it can take a team of geoscientists months to analyze the vast amounts of data that come out of seismic surveys. So we ask ourselves this question: how can we move from an educated guess to a data-driven certainty? What if we could give a geoscientist a superpower, kind of a superpower? What if we could teach an AI to think like an expert, but thousands of times faster, to process, analyze, and interpret millions of data points in the time that it takes a human, even an expert, to analyze just a few? So this is our solution: a predictive AI framework to tackle one of the world's most complex problems. We need an engine for this. We need something good behind this. And we know that with our partnership with Alibaba Cloud, this is our solution. Because this isn't just about choosing a cloud provider. It's not just renting servers. No, we need to build an end-to-end discovery factory. And the robust backbone provided by Alibaba Cloud's platform for AI can do just that. From data storage for the raw data, terabytes of data in OSS, all the way to the live predictions from the deploy models, which we can easily do with the platform for AI Elastic Algorithm Service. So let's talk a little bit about what we are doing, how we are building the brain of these geoscientists. Thanks to our partnership with the oil industry, we have vast amounts of data. We have data from a site that we know that has productive wells, and data from a site that it hasn't been drilled yet. So what do we do with this? First, we need to tell the AI geoscientist what he is looking at, what it is looking at. We transformed this raw data into geological attributes whose combination can determine the prospectivity of the presence of hydrocarbon accumulations. But we don't know these pictures that come out of that analysis, we don't know which ones are good or which ones are bad. So that is why we deploy an unsupervised learning model to do the labeling. And with that label data, we train a convolutional neural network called seismic ResNet to do the predictions. And that is our model. Once we have our model, we apply it to an analogous field, this field that has not been drilled yet, and the results were amazing. We get high priority, low risk corridors that are very good candidates to be drilled for further exploration. So this is the bottom line, the business impact. What it takes months to do, now it just takes days. The confidence has moved from subjective to a statistical. The risk profile has been drastically reduced. So what are our next steps? We need to move on from just identifying prospects to building a full 3D map with explainable AI to provide clear rationale and transparent rationale for the geoscientists and for the stakeholders to know what is behind each recommendation. Since I'm running out of time, let me just say that at Genios Studios, we are building the future of exploration in this industry. And it is all thanks to the foundation provided by Alibaba Cloud. Thank you very much.